The hot midday sun scorched the savannah, the air trembled, and the ground cracked under the Sunday. A small jackal pup appeared near the dried-up stream. Its sides heaved from rapid breathing, and its paws trembled. But there was no fear in its eyes for itself, only worry burned there. It raised its muzzle to the sky and let out a plaintive, high-pitched howl. Then it darted off and ran, glancing back as if calling someone to follow. Soon, it stopped at a wide crack in the earth. Below, a baby rhino struggled. Its skin glistened with sweat and dirt, and its eyes were full of terror. With each movement, it sank deeper into the sandy trap. The jackal pup raced around the edge, whining, trying to grab its friend's skin folds with its teeth, but lacked the strength. Then it once again raised its muzzle to the sky and howled. Its desperate cry echoed across the plains. Nearby, a herd of zebras grazed. They lifted their heads in alarm. The small creature, usually timid and elusive, now dashed right to their hooves, stood on its hind legs, wagged its tail, and seemed to beg them to follow. The zebras hesitated, but the lead mare stepped forward. She heard its call. The jackal pup dashed back to the crack, and the zebras followed it. When they saw the rhino, the herd froze. The mare loudly neighed, her anxious call carrying across the land. Soon, eagles appeared above the sight. They circled in the sky, their shadows falling on the earth. One by one, the birds began to cry, as if picking up the call. Now, a chorus echoed across the savannah, the jackal's howl, the zebra's neigh, and the eagle's cries. And it was this unusual sound that the rangers patrolling the area heard. A jeep roared up the hill, and the people stopped, unable to believe their eyes. A small jackal pup stood at the edge of the pit. Zebras formed a circle around it, and the eagles hovered above them. "Someone's in trouble," shouted one of the rangers. The team rushed to the crack. Ropes, belts, shovels, everything was put to use. The earth crumbled, and the heavy rhino weakened with every breath. The jackal pup howled louder, seemingly urging the rescuers. The zebras nervously paced around, and the eagles didn't leave the sky, as if guarding the moment. "Pull, one more time," the leader shouted. The ropes tightened, muscles burned. The earth cracked, and finally, the baby rhino, sliding, landed on solid ground. It collapsed to its side, breathing heavily. The jackal pup was the first to approach it. It licked the rhino's face, let out a soft whine, and then lay down beside it, pressing close. The zebra herd snorted in relief, and the eagles scattered. The rangers smiled. They knew they had witnessed something extraordinary. A few days later, the rhino was recovering in the rehabilitation center. Its wounds healed, and its breath became steady. During all this time, the little friend was never far away. The jackal pup never left, shared water and food, and slept by its side like a loyal guard. The day of release arrived, the reserve gates opened, and the rhino cautiously took its first steps into freedom. The jackal pup hopped alongside it, its tail flicking from side to side. On a distant hill, the zebra herd appeared again. They froze, watching. High in the sky, the eagles once again circled. The two little friends ran ahead toward the sun, and the entire savannah seemed to rejoice in their freedom.